funny, seductive, even sexy. That's Michelle Pfeiffer in her upcoming movie, What Lies Beneath. We sat down to talk about this new psychological thriller, which, by the way, is full of surprises.
There are a couple of blood scenes in this movie.
Not that she's complaining. This talented Hollywood actress speaks highly of her veteran co-star, Harrison Ford.
I was really taken with his presence. And I guess that's why he's such a big movie star, you know, because he has such a strong presence.
Leave it open.
Think we can take him?
It's worth a try.
What about the romance scene in the beginning?
You know, I mean, those are always awkward, and I think that might have been one of the first scenes that they always shoot those scenes first for some reason.
Pfeiffer describes the film as physically demanding, and not just because of Harrison. She points out the most difficult part of filming was not when she was hugging Ford, but the scenes which required her to be submerged in water.
I come to beautiful Los Angeles. They put me up in a wonderful place, and I can't even go in the bathroom because I was so terrified last night.
Oh, good. It was hard being in the water for that long. The bathtub was particularly hard for me.
But don't be fooled. Pfeiffer loves the creepy vibe that the movie gives off. After all, she's been obsessed with scary movies and thrillers her entire life.
My very first, I guess it's more of a psychological thriller. It was The Bad Seed. As a kid, I was obsessed with that movie.
Now she's hoping there are some movie fans ready to obsess over her new thriller, What Lies Beneath. It opens on Friday.
There she is, Michelle Pfeiffer. It opens on Friday. What Lies Beneath, a real scary movie. Great date flick. I interviewed Pfeiffer first and then Harrison Ford second. She had some tips on meeting Harrison. She said, beware of his dry sense of humor. It was good advice. And, of course, tomorrow I'll have his interview, Harrison Ford himself. We sat down, plus what he has to say about the birthday card sent to him by the WB2Day staff. Yeah, what does he have to say? We'll have the quotes, and film critic Gil Whiteley will also be on Friday to review What Lies Beneath, so it's a full week of What Lies Beneath.
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer, though, you know, she said that's one of the first films that, first scenes that they film is the romance scene. She goes, I just realized why. She goes, they shoot it early so that you're still in the mood for a little romance, because by the end of the film you want to kill each other. Exactly. But she says not so with Harrison.
What a better way to get to know one another.
Yeah, exactly.
So how would you like to see What Lies Beneath before anyone else? The first 5 callers right now win a pair of passes to a free screening on
Scenes of his new movie, What Lies Beneath. Harrison Ford is on task. He's straight-faced and focused. Ford is such a mega movie star. When I went to meet him, I decided to take a birthday card from the staff to help break the ice.
I got a little vent in the drive, but... Ford turned 54 this month. Sure, he's getting a little gray in a few spots, but when it comes to scary movies, he's just getting started.
This is a different different kind of film than I've done before. I haven't really done a scary movie, and the character is intriguing to me. So he's a bit different, but only a bit different than other characters I've played.
Still as charming as ever.
Well.
Hello, Dr. Spencer.
Mrs. Spencer.
When I tried to get the behind-the-scenes scoop on Michelle Pfeiffer and what it's like to make a scary movie, Ford exposed his dry sense of humor, but remained very tight-lipped.
Any fun behind-the-scenes stories that you can share? None? Absolutely none?
None. We had no fun whatsoever. It was just hard work.
Guess this means you're not mad at me anymore, huh?
Michelle was a great pleasure to work with. She's thoroughly prepared and enthusiastic about her work and easy to work with. It's fun.
When it comes to the plot of the movie, Harrison's lips are really sealed. He wants moviegoers to come without expectations.
I think this is the kind of film you can come to without knowing very much, and your pleasure will be preserved. for the surprises that are part of the story.
I heard noises. I didn't want to disturb. There's a ghost in my house.
Wow. Harrison Ford. By the way, ladies, the card was a hit.
Thanks for the nice card, the generous thoughts. I appreciate that.
Harrison Ford. We also talked about his early movies, including Star Wars and Indiana Jones series. I told him that